Today we are looking at the all-new Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra from Samsung. The hype is out there, so we thought we will go out and check it out to see if it's worth all the hype and which version should you get and should you really spend all that money on this piece of tech. Hi, this is Soren from FMJ Tech with Fimil. He is actually working behind the scenes today. Without further delay, let's get into the hot topic. Let's break it down into its major specs and see what is it like. We are not deep diving into all the crazy technical aspects of the device to make things complex, but we'll try to make it very simple to give you a good idea about how good these devices are and whether you should get one or not. First of all, let's take a look at the design and the build. I would like to say it's sleek and beautiful. The signature and Mystic bronze look vibrant. The only thing is that you will have to get used to the massive camera bung at the back, which is becoming a standard for almost all the flagships now since it was first introduced by iPhone. Well, put a good fitted case on and the problem is solved. Speaking of fitted cases, you can buy stylish cases for all your new Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra for optimum protection at blindlyshop.com. Check the link in the description below to see the handpicked quality cases. Both versions of the Note 20 comes in different colors like Mystic Bronze, Mystic Greens, Mystic Grey for Note 20 and Mystic Black, Mystic White and Mystic Bronze for Ultra. The availability of all these colors depend on where you live. Okay, let's get more into the looks and screen specs. Before that, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing it. Okay, let's get back to the topic now. The Note 20 has a 6.7-inch AMOLED flat screen display. To all the fans of the signature curved screen, there is no signature curved screen on the Note 20. It has a 2400 by 1080 resolution with 60Hz refresh rate. On the other hand, the Note 20 Ultra, the real beast, has a 6.9-inch AMOLED curved display with a 3088 by 1440 pixels at 120Hz. This will give you super smooth visuals. Looking at the bezels, both devices have extremely thin form factor with nearly edge-to-edge display. Both devices have 10 megapixel selfie camera, however the camera cutout on Note 20 looks slightly larger compared to the Ultra. The Ultra is covered with the all-new improved Gorilla Glass both front and back, which is more scratch resistant and capable of handling drops from up to 2 meters. Both notes look really sleek from the front. Okay, now let's look at the back and the camera setup. Both notes have fairly large rectangular camera bumps on the back like the previous S20 series with triple camera setup. The Note 20 has an ultra-wide 12 megapixel camera on the top, a 12 megapixel wide-angle camera in the middle and a 64 megapixel wide-angle camera on the bottom. According to Samsung, you can get 30 times super resolution zoom on the Note 20. However, the quality of these zoom capabilities will have to be tested to know how usable it is. It has a 12 megapixel wide-angle camera on the top, a 108 megapixel wide-angle camera in the middle and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens on the bottom. The Ultra has an advanced laser autofocus sensor which is supposed to be fast, enabling you to capture those precious moments quick. The Note 20 Ultra also has 50 times super resolution zoom. Samsung also has added some new camera options on the Ultra. The Pro video mode on Ultra can actually record 8K videos at 24 frames per second at 21:9 aspect ratio. The Pro video mode has lots of options geared for most advanced users that will help you manually control the camera. This includes shutter speed, exposure, ISO, etc., which will be available on both versions of the Note. Okay, there is one thing that we cannot leave when it comes to the Samsung Note series. Yes, that's the signature S Pen. The rumors were right, the S Pen has a new home now and it's on the left side and it is easier to pop in and pop out. And the most important thing is that the S Pen will match the color of the device, which is really cool. The response time with S Pen is faster in the new Note 20 when compared to the previous generations of Note, with Ultra having the faster response rate, thanks to the highly responsive 120Hz display. Samsung has also added a few new cool gestures that you can use to control or use on your device. Okay, let's move further into the hardware capabilities now. We all know that Samsung makes these Note devices for the power users. They are always keen to pack the latest and most powerful processors with their Note devices. Things aren't any different here either. Both Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra has Snapdragon 865 Plus processor along with 5G capabilities and runs on Android 10 operating system out of the box. The smaller Note has 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage with no option to expand memory, while on the other hand the bigger Ultra has 12 GB of RAM and 128 GB or 512 GB of storage with a microSD card slot that support up to 1 TB of storage. You heard it right, 1 TB of storage. That's plenty of storage to store all your stuffs. Now about the batteries. To fuel up these powered use devices, Samsung included big batteries in both of them. You heard it right, big batteries. Yes, the Note 20 has 4300 mAh batteries and the Ultra has a whopping 4500 mAh battery to have enough juice to get you through the day. Both devices also have IP68 waterproofing, wireless power share and in-screen fingerprint sensor. Finally, we would like to mention a few new features of the all-new Note 20 series, and the first one is the wireless DeX. In order for this to work, the TV and the phone has to be on the same Wi-Fi network. Also, to add to the surprise, starting on September 15, 2020, you will be able to play 100 Xbox games on your Note 20 series with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Finally, the pricing. These are flagship devices and they're not going to be cheap. The Note 20 is priced at $999 and the Ultra is priced at $1,299. When it comes to here in Canada, the Note 20 is priced at $1,399 Canadian dollars while the Ultra will cost you $1,800 Canadian dollars. Pretty darn expensive, right? Now it comes to the final question. Should you really buy it? And if you buy it, which one should you choose? The answer to this is pretty straightforward. If you are a power user and you would always like to stay ahead of the game and you have that kind of money to spend, then go for the Ultra. It's a damn good phone based on our first impression. And if you don't care about the fancy camera setup and if you're looking for a slightly small form factor, then go for the Note 20. They're not too far apart and you could easily save about $400. We would also like you to consider the S20 series because they are also similar in spec except for a few newly added fancy features. Most carriers are actually slashing the price for the S20, so it's a good time to get it. You can also watch our S20 review video from the card popping up right now or from the link in the description below. We also highly encourage you to check out our website fmjtech.com to read more about the detailed specs and updated info about the new Note 20 series and other tech related content to stay up to date with us. You can find the link in the description below and on the first pinned comment. So, what do you guys think about the all new Note 20 series? Let us know in the comments below. Also, please consider subscribing to our channel and turn on that notification icon to stay up to date with us. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.